Hello and welcome back to Mars. We finally got the official confirmation of the Wonder Festival exclusives from Storm Arena and Storm Collectibles. We've been covering WonderFest this entire week, and these are the exclusives. They've finally been revealed. Unfortunately, on the official website, there is no update for Storm being at the event, but we've got the confirmation right here, and we know what we're going to be getting. And it's Ryu, Ken for Storm Arena, and then for Storm Collectibles we have M.A.R.S, and then we have Blanka as well. It looks pretty good. We've got a nice yelling face here. I mean, to be fair, to be honest, this head sculpt, it is a bit different. I will say that much. It kind of does look, I don't know, it looks good actually. And this was a color I was hoping to get the most. You could probably go back and see some of my early videos of Storm Arena, or you could see my live streams. The blue and yellow Ryu, that was the one I was hoping to get. I encountered this version of Ryu while playing Ultra Street Fighter 3 and thought it was pretty badass. So I'm glad to be seeing it here. We are going to be getting, like I said, a new head sculpt, brand new head sculpt, and then 3 sets of hands. In the first release that we got earlier this year, it was only 2, so we're getting another another set of hands, which is great. And I think it's even better because they needed to revisit Ryu, and they did. Yes, we got an additional head sculpt, and yes, we got a new set of hands. And it doesn't look like we're going to be getting this head sculpt for the original release. That would have been nice to see as an exclusive, to include this brand new head sculpt for the regular release. But nonetheless, super glad to be getting an exclusive. This most likely will be at the New York Comic-Con as well, so we're going to be picking that up also. Now let's look at our next exclusive. This is going to be our next exclusive for Ken, and we're getting that yelling head sculpt that everyone wanted with the original release, and now we're getting 4 sets of hands. It looks like it's still gonna, 4 sets of hands for Ken. So I've been saying this from the beginning. As these releases come and we get new figures, there will be improvements along the way. You can see that with this Ken and with the Ryu. They're including new head sculpts and you're getting new sets of hands. So the quality, the production of these figures, it just keeps going up with each and every reveal. And you're seeing that with this Ken and Ryu. I love the purple and yellow. Purple is my favorite color. So to see that we're getting purple and yellow for Ken, this for me is going to be a pickup. So what we're probably going to do is a Storm Arena exclusive review in Central Park with Ryu and Ken with the new colors, the new head sculpts and things like that. So if you want to see the first ever Storm Arena nature review in Central Park, New York, this is where the channel you want to see and watch. We're going to be covering both of these exclusives in that review. And then for our last 2 exclusives is going to be this M.A.R.S figure. We just covered this in the What You Should Expect New York Comic-Con video. We mentioned this exclusive and how it hasn't been available really to purchase anywhere that I'm aware of. So it makes sense to have this figure at the Wonder Festival and at the New York Comic-Con. And then lastly, we're going to be getting this Blanka. The Blanka, I'm not too worried about. Probably won't be picking this up. I'm just not a fan of the colors. For me, Blanka will always and should always be green and orange. Maybe a yellow and orange possibly would fly with me. But for this, I'm going to pass on both of these Storm Collectibles exclusives. But here you have it, ladies and gentlemen. These are the 4 exclusives. Now, I do also want to point out that we may only see the 2 Storm Arena exclusives at the New York Comic-Con. It's not a guarantee we'll get all 4 of these exclusives. As last year, it was a similar situation at the Wonder Festival. There was multiple exclusives available. However, the only main exclusive that was available at the New York Comic-Con was the Yujiro, Battle Damage Yujiro. So that is going to be it for this video. Thank you all for tuning in. And yeah, hopefully we get a pre-order later on today. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.